What's happening, guys? Welcome into the Fantasy Stock Exchange. We're continuing our 7 round mock draft series by team. This is the third installment of the NFC West division. We have a Seattle Seahawks 2020 NFL mock draft coming at you. Danny, how you doing?
I'm doing well again. Exactly what Bush said. We got a 7 round 2020 NFL mock for the Seattle Seahawks. Uh, should be interesting. This is a team that is known for their, I don't want to say wacky, but let's just say interesting picks and moves during the NFL draft. So be interesting to see how it can all transpire from our own perspective. So let's kick this off.
Yeah, imagine taking LJ Collier in the first round.
Couldn't be me. And I liked him. I thought he was like
I didn't think he was very good.
I thought he was like an end of the second round type of player, but take him in the first, it's just crazy. I don't mind Gladney at 17 if I'm not over Judy though. Come
I
on.
I mind Swift at 14.
You love it.
Yeah,
uh,
Turcos, Matos.
I'm looking at Bond too though, man.
Bond, I personally just have Gross Matos rated higher. I also think
I have
Seahawks
Bond.
would like to turn Gross Matos better, personally. If I had to guess, I think Zach Bond's more of a
Sure.
Patriots kind of guy.
I'm just okay. I'm fine with taking Matos here, but just for the viewers to know, Bond is a top 20 player for me. Like
Yeah,
I think
and
he is
Gross Matos
fantastic.
is 22 on my big board, and Bond is 31. So I have Gross Matos as a first round grade, and I don't have Zach Bond as one. So
We can take Matos. I'll be
yeah,
nice.
I think he's more of a traditional edge rusher as well. I think Bond can play like he's more of like a Kyle Van Noy, Jamie Collins type that you would probably want a Patriot system to use him properly. So
Yeah, okay, I feel it. Let's go Matos. Zach Bond to the Titans would be fun under Mike Vrabel.
yeah, exactly.
He
See what
played
I
for those
mean? Like
guys.
exactly the perfect Patriot system.
Patrick Queen at 38 is a
It's a
steal.
nice pick.
Wow. Jeremy Chin 43. Bucks are doing your favorite draft right now. I know, kidding.
Perfectly
I don't know
happening
why
right now.
I don't know why this always happens, but give me a second. My emails and shit always fucking pop up. You could see that on your screen or no?
Yeah.
Shit. So it's back on our pick at 59 here. We could check the interior offensive lineman just to kind of see what we got left. Robert Hunt, Ray Damian Lewis. Let's see the tackles. Lucas Niang is available here.
Yeah,
Same.
I like Lucas Niang here. I think you need a guy to replace Jermaine Ifedi, right? So
Agreed.
I think that's a good pick. I think he can plug in at right tackle for you right away. I think as long as his health is okay. The one thing that like in terms of realistic, like this is what we would do type of mock draft in terms of
Correct.
like realisticness. If that's a word. Um, I don't know if Niang goes this high because his medicals are a little shaky, and with the whole coronavirus thing, I don't know if teams got their hands on him or not. So he might slide a bit, but yeah, in terms of talent, he definitely deserves to go here. So I like that pick for sure.
For sure. Let's take him. And then we pick again at 64 here.
Yeah,
We could check the interior offensive lineman. We were looking at Robert Hunt last pick. I
yeah.
wouldn't hate going
Mutai
Hunt
is my
here.
highest rated there, but I don't hate Hunt or Lewis to be honest, or Harris even too. I like all of them. The four of them, I think they can all step in and play right away. So
Agreed. We could check edge too. Would you be opposed to like when's our next pick? 101. Where are these guys rated? Because we can wait and maybe even get a Harris at our next pick while still getting a guy like Uche.
yeah, I actually like that. Doubling up on edge makes a lot of sense for them, especially if Clowney's gone. So I definitely like that pick for sure.
All right, let's do it. Hopefully one of those offensive linemen fall back.
Yeah, for sure.
All
Why
right,
is
let's just
Ashton Davis always go so late?
I don't know. Why is Hamler and going to pair up with Ross?
Okay, Robert Hunt's off the board.
Damn.
I love that for the Bucks though. That's a nice pick.
Peoples Jones?
Yeah, I think he's the type of receiver they'd like.
Why does Easton seem like such a Raiders quarterback?
Yeah.
Brian Edwards to the Pats is scary. Oh, please.
Oh, they
Nick
sniped
Harris.
us.
Nick Harris. No.
Oh no.
At least we
Oh,
still
and
have badass.
Sternberg.
We still have
All
badass
right,
at
looks like
least.
it's Tyler Biotish is the pick, I guess. In my opinion, I think this is definitely their biggest need still. So
Yeah, let's just take the badass.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking with the next pick. I'm looking at a third receiver for sure. I think this is the part of the draft where you can get some pretty like solid value on receivers because I think you'll get like third to fourth round type talents in the fifth round. So
Agreed. Heck, even like a Lim Bowden would be fun.
yeah,
Why does Kenny Willekes seem like a Pats player too?
yeah, I kind of see. I could see that too.
I'm looking at Lim Bowden here.
Yeah, my highest rated receiver on the board right now is Devin Duvernay, personally.
Ooh, I like Duvernay as well. The
Yeah,
thing is, though, they kind of have that type
in Tyler
in Tyler
Lockett.
Lockett. Whereas
Yeah,
getting like a Lim Bowden, you can use him out of the backfield. I don't want to say he's comparable to a Debo, but like you can kind of use him in the same type of
yeah, I agree.
role.
Yeah, I like that pick of Lynn Bowden for sure.
Let's do it. Who would I call him? Bowden?
Yeah, I think it's Lynn Bowden if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure
think
though.
I think you're right. It's just pronunciation. Thad Moss, another tight end for the Ravens.
Yeah, stop. I don't know why they're picking a tight end. That's like the least of all their needs. Okay,
Literally.
IDL. Yeah, it's definitely where
Yikes.
I'm looking.
Yikes. There's
Not looking
nothing.
good.
Nothing at all. We're not going to go edge again, but I don't mind Driscoll here either. I mean,
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think you want to get a tackle in to groom behind
Dwayne Brown.
Dwayne Brown as he gets older, and as you probably need a swing tackle anyway because you lost George Fant to the Jets. So
I mean,
yeah, I don't mind that for sure. They lost two tackles, so you got to replace both of them. And why not get a guy with some upside like Jack Driscoll who can come in like a year, 2 years, whatever, to potentially get a shot at left tackle, or maybe you bump Lucas Niang over to left tackle and bring Jack Driscoll in as your right
right.
tackle. So yeah, I like that pick.
He's clearly to me like the best tackle left on this board too.
Yeah, I think he's
Uh,
the best one too. I don't know why Terrence Steele is rated higher than
yuck.
him. Like,
I hate Terrence Steele. Terrence Steele's got the worst feet I've ever seen.
yeah,
Gabe Davis. That's interesting for the Giants. Isn't Gabe Davis Odell's cousin? I think I heard something
I
like
don't know.
that.
Are they?
Now I want to check this. I think I heard that. Because if that is, that'd be very ironic that he went to the Giants.
Yeah, for sure. Do we have another pick in the fifth round or no? Or are we just the sixth round pick is our next pick?
Let's see. Sixth rounder, 214.
Sixth rounder? Okay. I'm not really sure what we're looking at here with our next pick. Maybe a running back.
Uh, yeah, I mean, maybe like a little pass catching running back that we can kind of pair with Josh Kelly's in.
I
Oh,
like
okay, I
Josh
was gonna
Kelly,
say
so
he's
it's
gone.
there he goes. Uh
The Jets probably heard that. Like, not today.
JJ Taylor is a pass catching running back that I like. I think he can fill that like CJ Procise role if need be.
Yeah, I agree with that. Is there? We do have Lynn Bowden as well too,
Yeah,
which is kind of he can
I know he
kind of play that
kind
role.
of played running back, but like I think he's more of like a I think the way you line him up is more at receiver than anything else.
That's fair. All right, let's just
I'm
go
sure you could
JJ
run
Taylor
some
here.
wildcat shit with him and stuff, but
Isn't Taylor like 5'7" something? Yeah, he's
yeah,
five.
he's short. He's like 5'6".
That's fun. We
He's
like
like
those little guys.
he's not as athletic as Tariq Cohen, but I think like the way he moves and like he's got like the make you miss in a
Right.
phone booth type agility. I like that a lot about him.
Agreed. I mean, it's always fun just taking these little
Little
tiny little
guys.
backs. Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
He's got a little Boston Scott in his game. I could
Yeah,
see that.
I like Boston Scott, even though he's plays for my least favorite team.
My least favorite team too.
So yeah, I mean, we have no picks left, but it's a fun little
Yeah.
draft to go through. Tremaine Antrim for the Dallas Cowboys there. That's interesting. And Trevon Hill fell a lot throughout the cycle, eh?
Yeah.
Like, he was going from like a third, fourth round pick to now he's going in the seventh here. It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. Interesting.
Brian Lewerke fell a lot too.
Gosh.
Going into the year, I remember people thought he might be like a first round quarterback. Like I think it was
Yuck.
2 years ago actually.
He's so bad, man.
I know.
I never saw
Garbage.
that talent as a Michigan fan. But segueing back to our picks. So for the podcast listeners, obviously you guys couldn't see our screen. So pick number 27 in the first round, we went with Yetur Gross-Matos, edge rusher from Penn State. Our second round pick at 59, we got Lucas Niang, offensive tackle from TCU. We had 2 second-round picks, actually. So at 64, we were able to snag Josh Uche, the edge rusher from Michigan. At 101, we were able to snag Tyler Biotish, interior offensive lineman from Wisconsin. At 133, Lynn Bowden, wide receiver from Kentucky. Now, when I say wide receiver, he can be used in a variety of ways, so we like the fit there. At 144, we got Jack Driscoll, another offensive tackle from the University of Auburn. And to round out our draft at 214, we were able to get J.J. Taylor, the running back from Arizona. So overall thoughts on this draft, Corey, because I'm liking what I'm seeing, honestly.
Yeah, to be honest, I think the two positions that the Seahawks need the most is edge and O tackle, because they lost two of them, like at each position, and two good ones too. In my opinion, at least Fetty's okay, I guess. But
Yeah,
either way, they lost two starters at both positions. So you ideally, even if you bring Jadeveon Clowney back, like having a nice rotation at pass rush is not something that the Seahawks are opposed to doing, obviously. So I think Uche is pretty raw in general anyway, so you probably want to just work him in terms of like a pass rush specialist or whatever.
for sure.
Yetur Gross-Matos, in my opinion, is a pretty complete player. I know a lot of people don't think so. I think a lot of people think he's kind of in that mold where you would bring him in on pass rush situations as well.
He's a good
But
run
the dude's a
defender.
freak, man. Like
Also,
I loved, like when I watched him, like he said he can run a 4.5. He's like 6'6", like 265. I'm pretty sure he's like the same size as Chase Young.
yeah, I agree there. I mean, I like Gross Matos. He's more of my 4 or 5. I know, Corey, you're a little bit higher on him. But I mean, getting him at 27 there, I feel like is very good value. You get a guy who, by the way, like his run defending is a very underrated aspect of his game. I mean, people are going to say
Mm-hmm.
he's specifically a pass rusher, but I really felt like he's powerful. He can control the edge, and he can set the edge just overall. So getting him there, I mean, obviously, whether you bring back Clowney or not, you're able to pair him with a Gross Matos and an Uche. I think that's a really good pass rush that is going to be for him. So I like the pick. And you also prefaced that we lost the two tackles. We were able to replace them with Niang and Driscoll. I think those are two very good upside picks that can slide into your offensive line and be starters for long term. So I like this draft a lot. I mean, I think I'm going to give this an A minus. I really like it. What are you
Yeah,
thinking?
I'm gonna probably give it about the same grade, like B plus A minus ish. I think I wish one of those other O linemen would have slipped to us where we picked Biotish. I don't like. It's not like I don't like Biotish. I think he's still good, but I would have preferred Mutai or
Harris.
Robert Hunt or Nick Harris. I think they're a little bit just a bit ahead of him. So other than I don't think interior O line's like a crazy huge need for the Seahawks. I think they need like some youth there and some bodies there in general. So yeah, I definitely like this draft. I think I think we addressed most of the positions of need. Maybe they add a running back in free agency as well to go with the mess that they currently have there. Um, yeah, no, I got no other thoughts on this draft.
Yeah, I mean, that'll round it out. Again, we say this every video, but if you enjoyed the content, go like, subscribe, comment what you think. I mean, you like what we did, you like Gross Matos, go say, hey, I mean, I like that athletic Greek from Penn State. You don't like it, go comment. I mean, we will be engaging with you. Again, we've prefaced this in other videos as well. Go check out our Discord. I mean, we have a community Discord for our subscribers. A lot of you guys love sending the mock drafts through. We'll hop in with you guys. Tell you guys how you did. I mean, you guys make trades. You guys do anything in terms of fantasy. I mean, we're here for you guys. Again, this is a community we're trying to form. We want you guys to enjoy yourselves, and we're simply here to be able to create that bond between both our community and the content creators. So, yeah, definitely go check it out. I mean, especially if you want the more hands-on personal feel with us specifically. So, anything on that, Corey?
No, just make sure you guys are checking out, as Danny said, all the content we're doing. Make sure you check out the website, thefantasystockexchange.com. There's a bunch of written content going up this time of year. Monday of the draft week, make sure you're tuning in. We're going to have a 3-round mock draft with the 4 of us, officiated by Nick Notorious Fantasy. We're going to add some bells and whistles to that. Make sure it's professional looking and a lot of fun. So
Can be
make sure you're
fun.
checking that out. And yes, like, subscribe, comment, tell us how we did if you're a Seahawks fan, and hit that bell notification because we post videos multiple times a day. So
Yeah, for sure. We got a jam-packed schedule for you guys, but yeah, we'll be signing out. So take care, y'all.